Now, now if you observe this class, we have two variables are there, three methods are there or not. You have two variables and three methods. Now, just tell something about this method. Okay, just I want to tell something about this method. Do you know about this method? What is the method name? Here, get marks. Is he promoted? Like this only. Here one method is there. What is that method name? Simply, what is this method name? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore. That's it. Okay, the method name is like that only I written. So I run this code. Programmatically, okay, syntactically, this program is valid or invalid? Tell me, valid or invalid? 100% valid. Now, if I create an object, by seeing this one, you should have to tell me the answer where exactly the issue was. Take time, no problem. Last time, if it is not there, I didn't get any error. Just I added this code snippet, I get this error. Tell me. Come on, you can. Anyone?
It expects one argument.
Perfect. It expect one argument. Which one is expecting one argument here?
Init.
This init or not? Am I called? Am I called anywhere? Am I called? See this. These lines of code is there. Okay, after that I executed this one. Am I call anywhere underscore underscore init underscore underscore in this particular code? Am I called anywhere? Am I called? No, right? But still it is called or not? Yes or no? It is called or not? See, this is only the proof, right? Okay, how it is called? Student dot underscore underscore init, like this. It is called or not? Now, while calling, okay, this call, who did? At the time of creating an object, who did that call? You or Python?
Python.
Python people did it. Okay, they called this one. Okay, see, read it. 0 positional arguments, but one was given. What it means? This is the basic, okay, message. You know, okay, day one onwards, you are okay. You are facing this kind of issues, right? What it means? Take 0 positional argument. See this? How many arguments you have? 0. But how many he given? How many he given? Tell me.
One.
1. Okay, so he is giving 1 means you have to hold it. Otherwise, in Python, okay, variables, okay, parameters mismatching, okay, causes an issue or not. Now, two ways you can fix. One is like you can ask them, don't pass the parameter value. That is one thing. Another one is like he is passing, you can hold it. Which one is easy for us? Which one is easy for us? One is like you have to talk with the Python people, change the code. Another one is like you written whatever the code, that one you can change. Which one is in your hand? Come on. Okay, whatever you written, that one he is giving means you are not the person to talk with them, change the code, right? That is like global thing. You need to follow the guidelines. You should not ask them to change or something like that. So they are giving means, can you hold it simply? That is okay from your end. That is easy thing or not? Yes or no? So how we can hold it? Tell me how we can hold it. Simple. He is giving one value to your function while calling. Okay, how you can hold with any name, right? With parameter, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Agreed or not? Now this one. Okay, now read it. Okay, now come here. Okay, now it is executed, right? Now come here. Any error? Any error? Now again you have to tell me the point. One more point you can tell. One more point you can tell. Come on, you can. By seeing this one only can analyze. Whenever you create an object for this particular class, Inside the class, there is multiple methods are there, but my Python called one method. What is that method name? My Python called one method. What is that method name? Come on. Underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Why is not called get marks? Why is not called easy promoted? Okay. He called only one method. Okay. Why means there is no reason here. He called one method, but you can say why this is called. What is this behavior? That one we can learn. Okay, so whenever you create an object for this particular class, okay, I removed underscore underscore. Okay, I removed underscore underscore. Can anyone tell me what is the answer? If I run this one, syntactically 100% valid. Now, what is my answer? What is my answer? Nothing. Nothing. Is it called or not called this time? The method name init get marks. Is he promoted? Is it called or not called? Init called or not called?
Not.
Not called. Why it is not called? Why it is not called? Simple reason. Okay. They are like, okay, call one specific method whose name is like underscore underscore. If it is there, then only he is calling. If that method is not there, he is not call anything. Okay, remaining all are like normal methods only or not. That means my Python people at the time of creating an object for the class specific one method, they are looking for it or not. Which method name? What is the method name? They are looking for one specific method. What is the method name? They are looking for one method, specific method. What is the method name? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore or not. If this method is there, they called this method by passing how many parameters? They called this method by passing how many arguments? One argument or not? They called by passing one argument. They called means that particular method body will execute or not. Is it like executed or not? This is only the proof. See this. This is only the proof. Executed or not. Hello is there means that is what I can say. That is executed. Now come here. If I click on this, okay. Hello. Hello executed means that body executed. Body when it is going to execute. Whenever you call, then only the body is going to execute or not. Yes or no? Come on. Okay. Now you can conclude one statement now. Whenever you create an object for the class in Python, there has one method called underscore underscore init underscore underscore called or not. There has one method is going to call. Whenever you create an object, which method is going to call? Terminology wise, that method I can say now one words. What? Constructor. Come on. See, this terminology common for any programming language. Again, I'm telling, it is not only Python. Okay. Whenever you create an object for the class, there has one method is going to call. That method, I can say terminology wise, it's a constructor. In Python, the constructor name is what? In Python, the constructor name is what? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore. In JavaScript, the constructor name is what? Constructor only or function name. In Java, the constructor name is what? Class name only treated like a constructor. .NET constructor name is what? Class name only treated like a constructor. So the constructor terminology is common for all, but syntax may be different from one technology to another technology. Understood, everyone? Come on. Okay, I'm so curious about this particular A. Okay, can anyone tell me Python people giving this particular argument, right? What is that argument? What is that argument? They are giving some value, right? Can you tell me what is that value? I want to know something about that value. Can anyone guess? What is that value? He is giving something, but I want to know what he given. Yes or no? Okay, if I remove this one, it gives me what? An error, obviously. What is that? Positional argument error, you can get it. Positional argument error, you can get it. He is giving, okay. So you have to hold it. But what he is giving, that is the question. How we can come to know? Can anyone? How we can come to know? Simple. What is the value he is giving? A, right? A is a reference. He is giving some value. That is hold with what? That is hold with which variable name? A. So can I do one thing? Can I print it simply? Print A. If I print, I can come to know what my A has or not. Yes or no? Now come here. What is that? What is that? Tell me. What is that? Hmm? What is that? Come on. Hmm? See the difference. Come on, come on. This A, by seeing this one, this is my A value. This is my A value. Okay. This is my student object I printed here. What is the difference between this one? Okay, analyze, takes time. This one and this one. Hello, after hello, something is printed. That is the A. And this is my object. What is the difference? Come on. No one. Hmm? Okay, at least this one tell me. STD object is what? STD object is what?
Student.
Student class object. I don't think more. Student class object or not? Yes or no? Okay, it is a student class object or not? Now here also see main student object. Okay, the name not there. Remaining all are like object reference and everything is like same only, na? Yes or no? Come on. Okay, so this value is what I'm asking. This value is an object of student class only or not? Come on.
Yes.
Okay, that means whenever you create an object for this particular class in Python, okay, listen carefully. Whenever you create an object for this particular class in Python, okay, what happened? Which method is going to call? Come on, step by step. Whenever you create an object for this particular class in Python, which method is going to call? It is looking for which method? Underscore underscore init underscore underscore. That method is going to call by passing one argument. That argument is, come on, that argument is, what is that argument? What is that argument? This argument is, come on, object of that class or not. That means he is passing the current class object or not. Yes or no? Come on. In JavaScript, Java, okay, they are not given by default available. The current class object is like this. But now in Python, they are going to give you that particular current class object as a parameter or not. Yes or no? Okay, so what is my A type? What is my A type? Come on, come on. What is my A type?
Object.
It is an object of which class?
Student.
Current class. Current class is
Okay.
what? Student class or not? So that 99% this argument name, any name you can give it, A, B, C, D, E, F, like that, any name you can give it. But it is my current class object, my own class object, right? So most of the times, 90%, you can see the name like a self. Self means myself. Okay, my own object or not? Yes or no? Agreed with me? Come on. All are okay?
Yes, sir.
Up to here okay or not? All the points. Okay. In Python, we can write a class by using a class keyword. Class contains variables and methods. Okay, whenever you create an object for that particular class in Python, okay, one of the method is going to execute. Okay, that is called by Python only. The method name is like underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Whenever you create an object, which method is going to call that method? I can say like a constructor. That method called by Python by passing one argument. That argument is my current class object or not. All the points okay? Tell me, all the points are okay or not? Up to here, any questions, anyone? Hmm? Come on, anyone have any questions? Okay. Now I have a object. With this object, what you can do? Object means physically available. If it is like physically the student is available, I can ask, okay, his name, his marks, is he promoted or not promoted? All this stuff I can ask or not. So I have an object. If you want to get the marks, if you want to get the marks, if you want to get the marks, so how we can get the marks? Come on, if you want to get the marks, how we can get it? Tell me, is it like a direct function that is inside the class get marks? It is a function or it is a method?
Method.
It's a method. As I said, if it is a method, we can call by using an object reference or another way, but not directly. Another way you have to call it. But here the another way is what? By using an object reference, I can call it. If I call, then the type, say this, okay, my student marks is what? Student marks is what? Tell me, my student marks is what? It is a method or not? Yes or no? If it is a method, okay, can I call it? Can I call it? Again, you have to answer it. Simple thing. Come on, tell me. Next time, see, I'm not asking about the new things. Okay, see this. See
Okay.
this. See this. Hmm? Come on. Whenever you call a class member or class method, whenever you call a class method, that class method you called, but internally Python also involved. Okay, see what is that? Zero positional argument, but one was given. What it means? What it means?
31 parameter.
Same story, right? Same story, right? Whenever you call a Python, okay, call a method in the Python class, okay, they are going to call, okay, or they are going to pass one argument while calling that particular method or not? Yes or no? So what do you have to do then? They are passing one argument means you have to hold it or not? Yes or no? You have to hold it or not? Come on. You have to hold it or not? Now there is no error, nothing. Now again my question is like same. They are giving, right? Okay, I hold it. What is this one? Again my question is, what is this one? Can anyone guess? What is this one? Come on. If you don't know, no problem. Just print it. You can see the value based on that one. What it is, I can come to know. Now come here. Now see the student object dot get marks. Now come here. See this. Now tell me. What is that?
Student object.
Student object. Nah, student object is nothing but my current class object only or not. How we can get the, how we can hold the current class object? Name can be anything, but naming convention wise, which one is the best? Can I use like a self? Understood, everyone? Come on. Are agreed or not? Tell me. Okay, so can anyone tell me? Whenever you call like this, internally it's done to be like what? Internally, how it's done to be? Guess. Internally, how it's done to be? Student obj dot get marks. Pass what? Pass what? Pass what? Come on. Your student object or not? Internally, it is looks like this or not? Agreed? Me. This call you not made, but internally Python converted this call like this or not? Agreed with me? All are okay. Okay, not like okay Java, not like JavaScript. Okay, there has something different in Python. Java directly can call it. If you know, if you want to pass, you can pass it. But here in Python, each and every method, okay, each and every method called by passing some parameters. Okay, if it is a instance method, static method, class method, we can differentiate later. Okay, for now, the basic thing you can understand. Understood, everyone? Okay. So for good. Okay then. Now if I write like this, what happened? Anyone guess? No one.
He is
Okay.
not defined.
Updating the parameter.
Okay. I'm going to execute this one. What happened? We'll see. Okay. Based on the message, you can tell. Based on the message, you can tell.
Require two arguments, but one argument will take.
Given, right? Perfect. That is correct only. Okay. It means, see, whenever you call a method like this, Python passed one argument or not? Python side. Python side, how many arguments he passed? Come on, Python side. I'm asking. Python side, how many arguments he passed? One argument. What is that argument? Current class object, student object. Now Python side, one object, okay, one argument he passed. But your side also here, how many arguments you passed? One. That means your argument is one. Python side one. Total how many? Two arguments. That means my get marks called by passing how many arguments? Two arguments or not. So those two arguments, who has to hold? Those two arguments, who has to hold? Get marks. But you hold how many? One. That is only the error, right? See this. Takes one positional argument, but two was given or not. For example, if I pass like this, the answer is what? Answer is what? Same only. So get marks called with your argument plus your arguments how many? Your arguments how many? One plus Python arguments how many? One. Total two. These two go to where? Get marks, right? Get marks. Now take like a two. Can anyone guess The first one is your argument or Python argument? First one is like your argument or Python argument?
Python.
Okay, first one is like your argument or Python argument. Okay, no problem. We can check it. Now click on this one. Click on this one. My first one is what? Come on. My first one is what? See this. My first one is what? Huh? Object. Okay, that is Python argument or not. Second one is what? Your argument or not. So that my first one is like always my Python argument. My Python argument is what? My current class object. My second one is my argument, that is number. So that can I write like this? Yes or no? See, if you know the basics, it is like easy to understand. You can analyze your own. You can analyze your own. Got my point? Yes or no? Hmm? So up to here, can you practice today onwards? Daily base you have to practice, then only you can understand. Okay, we are going to add multiple things every day. Okay, just practice. We'll see remaining things in tomorrow's session. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.